Hi, my name is Kelsey Dye, and I'm going to be talking to you about the educational philosopher Booker T. Washington. I'm going to start with a quote. I had begun everything with the idea that I could succeed, and I never had much patience with the multitudes of people who are always ready to explain why one cannot succeed. Booker T. Washington was born on April 5, 1865 in Hillsford, Virginia. He was born into slavery, and he put himself through school and became a teacher after the Civil War. Booker T. Washington obtained a degree from Hampton Normal and Agricultural Institute. He later attended Wayland Seminary, but left after 6 months. Upon graduating from Hampton, he taught there as a professor for 2 years. He then accepted an invitation to go to Tuskegee, Alabama, and become the headmaster at the Tuskegee State Normal School in Alabama, which he founded. This would later become known as Tuskegee University. He put his heart and soul into the Tuskegee School until his death in 1915. He aimed for African Americans to gain respect in the educational world. Booker T. Washington was the guru and voice of industrial African American education and philosophy. Booker T. Washington believed that African Americans should accept discrimination for the time being and instead work hard to show that they were capable of economic stability and hard work in the educational world. He would often butt heads with other philosophers on educational principles and racial standards. For example, the other great African American leader during the time, W.E. Du Bois, believed that African Americans should have the full rights as whites. This led to him and Booker T. Washington getting into many arguments and many debates about many topics, including the rights of African Americans. Booker T. Washington believed that vocational and applied technology education must be emphasized in schools. Booker T. Washington's push for the African American educational institutions in the South really helped industrial schools thrive in the South. Booker T. Washington served as the center for educating and uplifting more than 1 million black farmers in the South during his time. He also believed in the holistic approach to learning. He also believed that curriculum should be a reflection of a student's personal experiences and that it should serve as a base for their educational experiences. I personally believe that Booker T. Washington had great intentions. I think that a lot of our educational values in the vocational educations would not be where they are today without him. I also believe that our agricultural schools owe him a tremendous thank you. Without him, they may have never gotten started. I would personally like to do further research on him and his life and how he impacted not only our education, but specifically the African American culture in general. Thank you.